Hey, folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Cosmoteer. We have, I believe, cleaned out this entire system of baddies, and now it's time to go into a mining cycle so that you can achieve or accumulate a whole bunch of wealth to build ever bigger and more badass ships. So, we've already saved the ion beam tube. We're going to go into build mode. We're going to enter blueprint mode. We are going to clear the blueprint because we've had a mining ship before, but it was incredibly ugly. And I certainly, would like to make something bigger. And also we've got more value to spend here. So we can make something much, much more impressive. We might want to move somewhere else. It's a little crowded in this area. Let's go right over here and try, there we go. I mean, it'll nudge and it'll move us if need be, but I think this is going to be a better way to start. So what I was thinking is that our ship might have just like one central corridor and maybe a couple mining lasers, but maybe on the flanks to give us the ability to mine more stuff without rotating as much. Let's see what we can do. I don't actually have the conveyor belts, and maybe we should get them, but let's not worry about them quite yet. So, do I want to build this one from the inside out? Maybe I will. So let's assume we're going to just go with the regular control room over here. And yeah, facing doesn't really matter. Yeah, I've got symmetry mode on, but that's okay. Oh, it moved the symmetry mode to the middle of the ship here. Well, that's kind of neat. Because it had been looking offset, but I guess it does sort of a center of mass thing. Okay, that's kind of groovy. What else are we going to do? And surround this with corridors. Crew quarters, let's see. Do I want to do just one giant barracks? We really don't have to worry about modes. How many crew does this fit? 24. So even if I have 2, I don't think that's actually going to be quite enough. Let's do that, and then let's assume we're going to have a pair of reactors thusly, which is honestly probably more power than we need in this mining ship. But, it'll give us a little bit of a starting point. Let me remove that bit. Get all these locked in. I kind of wish, and I don't think there's a thing, I kind of wish there was a mode to not auto-place doors. Because we don't need this many doors, they're costly, but I guess I'll just go and remove some things later on, or something like that. We're going to have a crap ton of storage on this ship. Just an incredible amount of it. Oh, let's see. I also want a manipulator beam. Let me turn off the mirror mode. We're going to get a manipulator beam here. And then a sensor, which I think is bigger, which is a little annoying, but that's fine. We'll put it there. And then the lack of symmetry, what we're going to do with this is we're going to fill with R is not the rotation key. We'll do that. And I mean, I don't know if it matters, but we'll do a ton of those, and we'll throw in one fire extinguisher just to say we'll do this. Okay. And then we'll hallway around this as well. Good. Okay. So now what I want is a truly ludicrous amount of storage. Let's put the mirror mode back on. Oh, cancel. That's not what I want to do. This button. Thank you. Let's see what we do there. How's this looking? I mean, and then we can have room for even more back here too. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's plan engine rooms. Say like this. Again, we'll have to move all these doors afterwards, but that works. I can throw this in for a little bit of lateral control. I mean, it's hardly anything. And yeah, mostly it'll twist. The further out the engines are, maybe the easiest it has to twist, actually, so that might be good. I'm not worried about guns or anything like that on this design. Okay, I still want mining lasers, which, are they under here with the guns? They are. Do they shoot forward? I guess we're seeing the firing arc. Okay. Fairly wide. These engines are preventing me from doing the lateral mining thing that I'd wanted. I mean, I could have it behind me, but... In fact, I may have it behind me, but probably just the one. I guess we could do... this, or you know what? At the front, maybe. And I'm seriously wondering about doing this, because then I can just sit in the middle of a asteroid field, right? And just box select everything around me is kind of what I'm looking for. They're complaining about being a little far from power, which is fair. And actually, maybe we do need a little more power overall. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a small reactor in here. Let me move this down one notch. And that's not what I meant to do. There it is. And then bring you up this way. So you've got some nearby power, although you don't connect directly one to the other. But you know, it's not going to be that bad to walk through this. Not as fast maybe as the hallways, but it's going to be good enough. Okay, so yeah, basically we've got mining lasers in every direction, a couple forward because we're probably going to default to mining that way. And then, I mean, we could do a little bit of local processing, but I don't think there's much reason. Oh, do we want to make you go through there, which I guess is fine. Throw another small reactor in here just to be a little closer. It's not that far away. It's probably fine, right? Did I forget anything that I'd want on a mining ship? I think the answer is no. What we can do is we can fill in these gaps. Like that. Because why not? There we go. Do something like this. Okay. So the make it so is lit. So this is apparently a legal ship. Let's see what happens. It's going to tear apart our old ship, plus use resources that are nearby over here. In fact, I can probably scooch this a little closer to save some travel time. We are having to buy a few things, I think, but that's going to be okay. Oh, are you building from over there? Oh yeah, because they did set it further back. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Fair, fair, fair. Oh my god, it's got no engines yet. The guy just stole my ship. It'll be really awkward if we don't get to the point of having engines on this thing and then I can't sort of shuffle it back. But we're doing what we can over here. I mean, things are definitely constructing, but we really need some parking brakes on these bad boys. I know that's not how space works, but let's pretend. And I'll do all this and it'll turn out I've made some sort of like design error, but we'll see. And we don't need this to necessarily be fast. And we can always time forward. I could have put on a hyperdrive, I guess. That's true. But no. All right, well, we got an engine that's not being powered right now because I don't think the crew's living over there yet. Although there are crew quarters now. I guess the crew's just busy doing construction, which, you know what? That is kind of the highest priority. Over here, yeah, you've got a few things EVA'd in here. Everyone is basically EVA'd. I don't suppose if I give you a movement command. No. Can't do it yet. Oh, it's interesting how it shuffles a little bit, I think, as the center of mass moves a little bit. We'll have to save this blueprint, too, if we're happy with it. We'll see. All right, it's getting there. I think, yeah, most of the ship is in place. A couple more, the mining lasers here, and storage bays over here. Yeah, it's nearly done. Oh, there we go, it's moving! It's try. God. You know, everyone is so rude. Okay, there's still some stuff. Okay, are you still listing an EVA? Is there someone out in the middle of nowhere? Okay. Oh, and you do automatically claim that stuff without me telling you. Just in case, I'm going to do a box select over here. Looks like there was a few random things. Oh! This mining laser can't be reached. Oh, and I may have ended up... Oh, I had mirror mode. I may have ended up buying more stuff because I never did go and remove the extra unneeded doors. So we may have ended up buying more material to build the doors that we don't actually need. But, oh well, they're there now. It's fine. Okay. Can I save from here? Save ship design. Miner Mark II. Which also changes the name of the ship, which I guess is fine. I don't know. And rename it afterwards, I suppose. All right. So we've got our first mining. So I should just be able to sit. Well, I don't actually want to mine the sulfur. As I say, I can just sit in the middle. And yeah, the mining lasers do have quite a bit of a swivel. So, and I was thinking about that when I posted, like I may have been able to put down fewer lasers. There you go. We'll mine a little bit of Hyperium as well. Not that I know that we necessarily need it, but it's kind of fun to do this. And yeah, this cloud is certainly going to make it a little harder to see things, but... And yeah, I don't have to worry about facing anymore, which is really nice with this mining. We'll take some of the iron. And I do still have some markers from some stuff. Oh yeah, including some ships that can be torn apart. So like not a mining operation, but let's go and do this stuff. And yeah, the idea with the wicked amounts of storage is just so that I don't have to go and dump things off as often as before. And in fact, I might end up building even more storage. A little closer. More of a shipwreck. Anything else around here? Nope. Okay. Oh, this wasn't a shipwreck. This was a gold asteroid. Oh. Okay, good. And then over here, that is a shipwreck. Cutthroat. I wonder if I should have 2 manipulator beams to move and pick up people a little bit faster. Remove this marker, if I can click it correctly. And is there more debris? Oh, yeah, over here. I'm part of that fight. I mean, it's probably mostly just picking up steel plates, but, you know, that's okay too. We might end up selling some of the excess, although we do need a lot of it for production, or for construction. And over here, let's see. We've got this copper, another copper over there. Yeah, I'm not convinced that it's bringing all the mining lasers to bear, maybe as quickly as I'd like. Okay, that's done there, so then we can come back over here. Yeah, the rear ones are probably pointless, but every now and again there'll be a place where it might pay off and have the multi-angle. Of course, that's also tying up more crew, which could be scooping up things. I mean, it's only one rear one, really, and then a little bit more flank here. I don't know. It's, again, I mean, there's no doubt that it's overkill, but is it the right amount of overkill? You know? Yeah, do you not fire backwards? I screwed you. Oh, no, okay. He's just out of range. All right. Fair. Sulfur. Over here. And yeah, we'll just park ourselves in the middle and do that. Wait, are these things firing backwards? Can these fire like 360? No. No, I must have just been seeing the manipulator beams. No, these things are firing from back there. Okay, not this one. Also, hold on. This one's facing backwards. I think. Yeah. But it's all the more confusing. This is definitely firing here. Through my own ship. Huh. Oh my god, so much laser beaming. Yeah, even this one's firing. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that the mining beams were omnidirectional from the start. So I think I should really... Are we full? Oh my gosh. Okay. tag that. I think I should get rid of some extra... where am I going? Over here. No, over here. Some of the extra mining lasers, because it turns out I don't need this for omnidirectional lasering. Now, we might still want some sort of on different sides just for reach, but I think I want to free up a little bit of power and a little bit of crew. So if I go and transfer excess, I mean, that should be everything, because everything should be excess. And once we've got room, yeah, I think I'll tear... Maybe I'll drop everything from the back here. We'll keep 4 mining lasers, and the angles apparently don't matter, but sure, why not? You're not full. All right, you're going. Good. Wow, we're collecting a lot of stuff. This thing might need a lot more storage. And I mean, why not, right? It's just, as for storage, I think it's just the metal plates. Yeah, which we have a bunch of. Oh, see, this one says it would have to buy, because it probably has to convert a few more things. But yeah, so now if I stay here and do this, and I mean, I might want to manually send you these things. Wow, yeah, we have a lot over here. Yeah, you do make metal plates. I don't know, there might not be any metal plate dedicated storage. No, I don't think that's dedicated to anything, but we might want... Or is it? Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Then why aren't you taking this stuff out? Are you've just been busy? Oh, there you go. They're taking stuff out now. Okay. Yeah, they're just being overworked. Which I guess is fair. So, I guess I had made a lot of this dedicated storage because I wanted to accumulate a bunch for our construction. So I guess I probably do want to leave that there. I'm wondering about throwing more crew into this. Although it would take some away from our mining ship, which is not what I really want. Speaking of our mining ship, though, let's go ahead and remove. And I guess I don't need the power back here either. For these corridors. Okay. Transfer all of the steel. Oh, yeah, the deconstruction from this. We can sell some of this. This is all over on the miner? Oh, we did salvage some ships, so that might be part of it. And then, yeah, just tearing down this stuff. We'll probably end up selling some of this. But if I were to go and do this, there you go. You don't think you have to buy anything, which is great. Thing. There you go. And then you think you have to buy it because you don't have enough steel plates, but that will come eventually. But the important thing is that I can go and dump more of this stuff over here. Actually, we need more. I mean, in theory, I guess we want as much generic storage over here as this, and then still have it specialized storage for the finished products that we want to save up. So it does make sense that we have to add a whole bunch of this stuff. And then... Wait, it's got the little plus over there to show the shortage. I see. And then it's going down, 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 down. I mean, and no one's going to say that this is a convenient place to store things time-wise. But again, most of this processing happens while I'm away. So it's okay. Boom, boom. Transfer. And we still have some copper on us, which is incredible. I think our hypercoil output is full. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a dedicated hypercoil storage. Keep producing these bad boys, please. It might be worth spending some money on the iron just to speed this up. I mean, I could go and mine some more right now. The other thing I could do is put factories on this, but I don't think that's really the direction I want to go into. There we go. Keep shunting this stuff over. And it is clearly being processed because the capacity keeps improving over here as it processes some things and moves it from one to the other. There you go. Throw another batch of that in there. Yeah, more crew would definitely make all this go faster. It's not production speed. Like, I'm not worried about chaining these factories together for production speed anymore. It really does come down to just more crew. Could put some power a little closer. Well, they've got power sort of on both sides. Again, I really shouldn't be stressed about the speed at which this stuff operates. Except for right this second. Where it's sort of frustrating me a bit. Yeah, people have got to come over, empty these plates here. I could I'm not going to transfer any of my crew, am I? Not crew management, sorry. If I come over here. It thinks I only need 34. You know, maybe we can do this. Let's move 10 over the cargo processor. There we go. Because this is feeling a little bit more bottlenecky. And I don't need it for all the mining lasers over here anymore. I mean, I still like the scooping up stuff faster, but I guess it's okay. All right, let's do another transfer. And then if I still have some stuff on me, that's fine. Oh, no, that will be the last of my copper. Perfect. Boom, 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 boom. Excellent. Okay. So, there was a gold asteroid over here. That, remove this marker. Excellent. A little closer to the copper. Yeah, more iron, because, yeah, we are really accumulating a lot of the steel plates. I think the copper is mostly still for money, although we need to save a certain amount of coils and hypercoils. But, I mean, the money is still good. There's still some things we're going to have to buy. There's a few blueprints left, but mostly it's about raw material. And again, we can accelerate with purchasing, but the concern is mostly in cases where there is too much, or there's not enough material available for whatever we're trying to do. Which is mostly why we're looking for copper and gold, or carbon and gold. So our diamond and our processors. Oh, and uranium is another thing. Now, we probably don't have the uranium processor over there anymore because I think it did take like 29 enriched uranium, but we'll probably end up setting that up again at some point. No, we're still beaming these things. I was saying we're feeling the lack of the crew over here, but no, it's still beaming time. I mean, we're not beaming things as quickly without the stuff in the back, but mostly okay. All right. This is a very satisfying little mining ship. I like this guy. So yeah, lots of iron and copper. And I don't know, maybe am I still just picking all of it up? And perhaps. Cargo capacity is still fine. And I can always flip back over here and maybe even consider initiating some trade. Because there's going to be a lot in this system. Like, I think I can go ahead, for example, and... Okay, if I have any ammo, we'll sell that. That's probably just stuff I got from salvage. And that's just taking up space. But yeah, all these hypercoils can be sold for just massive amounts of cash, because why not? In fact, why don't I do... Well, no, let's not do the steel right now. Oh. Some of that needed money. Cancel? Awkward. No box? I don't think so. No, I can't shift box or anything like that. Just I'd noticed that we'd gone over the amount of plates that I had available right now. Which is weird, because it looks like I have a lot. But I guess, I mean, these really do use a lot to get the job done. And then scoop things up. Okay, back over here to the miner. I guess that's the thing. If I'm hurting for steel plates just to expand our storage, then it's pretty clear that we do need more of it, I guess. Right, steel. Or iron, I should say, here. Nice that we don't need actual carbon to make our steel plates. I mean, presumably a little bit is being done in there during the smelting process, just not the huge amounts of carbon that we need to make diamonds, for example. All right, we're filling up very nicely. Yeah, there's like a pair of engines over. I mean, if we were to get attacked, we would be obliterated instantly, right? We have no defenses. Technically, the mining lasers can shoot enemies, apparently, but I don't think it does very much damage. There's a lot of copper. Yeah, this is still our... Feels like our primary moneymaker, just because copper is so plentiful. And the hypercoils do sell for a decent amount of cash. Okay. Didn't really mean to move you like that, but so be it. Fun little maneuvering move. I mean, I could expand my own storage over here, but it doesn't feel like what we want to do. We're nearly full. This is still flagged as a copper asteroid. I think we picked it all up. Oh, yeah, we do still have a bit of empty storage. Okay. Oh, gold! Perfect. Tiny bit more storage. I think I'll probably call it quits after this one. Because next asteroid probably won't be fully mined. And then we can just deal with it later. Okay. Have a chat with you. First of all, make sure to transfer over the gold. Just to make sure there's the room. And yeah. Oh, you do have... Right. Of course, you've got lots of room. I guess we must have collected a little bit of salvage. All right. Sure. Right, and you have your own manipulator beam, which is useful in this situation. I mean, maybe I could get rid of this manipulator beam, honestly. It is helpful for transferring faster in this situation, but these ships will always have manipulator beams to help with the mining, and they'll be able to fulfill or fill that role over here, you know? Those are hypercoils. And yeah, initiating a sale right now will just consume some of our workers. Oh my god, it is so much to transfer. I love it. I mean, we're making money hand over fist. Okay, yeah, your storage. Again, okay. All right. For now, let's clear these guys over here. Let's have a little bit more generic storage. If anything, what I might do is bolt on stuff on the outside and put the steel plate storage way out there. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's further to grab, the further to put away. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Kind of all works out relatively samey. And you have room for the last little bit here? Almost. There it is. Now you do. Okay. That is the full transfer. I don't suppose I have enough fame to recruit a few more people, do I? Oh, I do. Excellent. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fill up our crew over here after having transferred that. That's great. 48 crew, which is more, again, than the game recommends for this design, but I think it works out for the scooping things up. So, I mean, I can go back to this asteroid field, which is, I mean, pretty close, which is very convenient. We're going to ignore the sulfur. If we could find a bunch of tritium, I don't remember what the resource is called in this. I think it's tritanium, and then we can make more tri-steel, and then we can try our hands at making, like, the big railgun stuff. On the other hand, these ion beams are pretty fun. And so if we just find a bunch more carbon and can make a bunch more of the prisms, right, after making diamonds, then we can just continue to make more and more ridiculous ion beam-based ships. Now that we have a pretty good idea of how to set them up with, the kiting and everything. One thing that our ship could certainly use is point defense to shoot down missiles, which are one of the few things that can actually reach us. Have to move to reach the iron asteroid over here in a second to do the mining. Zap, 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 zap. Good. I'm over here. Zap the heck out of that little guy. Perfect. Copper. Yes, I don't really have to worry about my angle at all, which is nice. Just be close. This is a big asteroid. Holy cow. It just doesn't seem like it has that much copper in it. For the amount of mining we're having to do. The amount of lasering we're going to have to do. But yeah, anyway, what I'll probably do is continue to do this mining in between episodes here, because I mean, we've got the our algorithm in place. It's just going to be repeat this over and over. You know, I used to stress about like making sure I was facing the asteroids to get this done, but it really doesn't matter. Wow, that's huge. Okay. I'm sure there's people in the YouTube comments telling me that, but posting orders sometimes weird for these things. That's done. And yeah, I was a little bit like, oh, I don't need to mine more iron. But now I'm like, yeah, no, turn all the iron into iron plates so I can do more storage at the cargo processor. I mean, at some point we might be like, let's fill up this entire box for our cargo processor. Just make it one huge massive storage. I think we'll have to move the engines. Right now I'm sort of having to work around the engines a little bit. At some point we'll just end up moving them. But I mean, it's not like I don't have the room to expand still as is. So it's not a big deal to just make the cargo processor uglier and uglier. And one of the things I might change is, let's do one more little pass through here, through the middle. One things I might change is make it a little bit more centralized of the power. Like I had a bunch of, like my power's out on the edges, and I might just make a change to have more of a central core for the power generation. Put the processing around it. I mean, I don't know. Right now, the processing is like kind of one straight strip was the idea. And then, you know, feed into it from each side. It's actually fine. And then cargo keeps going all over the place. I want to hit N, not B. I just want to go and sell off more hypercoils. So why not? Keep everything else. And then you've got tons of plates now, so put that down, put that down, put that down. Still doesn't need money. Yeah, use all these plates. There we go. And that would need some cash, which there's no reason for us to do that. Excellent. You're basically full. So before we go further away for like 2 seconds, yeah, let's come on over. And that's it. Oh, all we have is iron and copper. Oh, and we couldn't fit 35 copper, but in a second we will. Because again, it's going to start processing as we go, but we'll wait for more deliveries to happen. It's going to take a while to transfer things over. I did not mean to. Oh, I am piloting the wrong ship. Halt. Which I think it was H to halt. Well, halt. Okay. Go there. Sorry, I was trying to scooch this one forward and I didn't realize what I was doing. Let's restart this. Sorry about that. Other ship. Good thing we don't do damage to each other. Yeah, so dump things all over. It's fine wherever you drop things off. It's going to be okay. We do have a lot of enriched stuff. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to go ahead and put down the enrichment, the uranium enrichment thing over here. Which, I'm going to say, shouldn't have to buy anything. There we go. Oh, we may have consumed all of our steel plates. There you go. So we'll put that down. Have that ready in existence. Because presumably we're going to find some raw uranium somewhere in the solar system. So we're going to want to go ahead and process it. I don't know that we have any right now, but that's okay. It's not powered, but probably we won't have anything. Okay, and that's empty. And then this ship here. Like, could we have a designated docking bay where people aren't going to be bumping us around and doing annoying things? I don't know. But yeah, this seems like a good place for me to put in a cut. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go and putz around and look for, I mean, I guess I'm still picking up the iron. Why not? I can just use it to make more storage bays. And then if we're building a big ship that needs a bunch more steel plates, I can just tear down the storage bays, right? And free that up. It's like, it's great because it's sort of double storage for the iron. It's got the storage that it is, you know, that it provides, the storage space, but it also represents a certain amount of stuff in use that I can then rip apart for something. Although, yeah, I think ideally our little cargo holder / processing thing might just be a maximum size cube at some point of pure storage to be able to build, like, you know, one of the mega warships that takes up almost the entire build space. I have seen pictures of people making really insanely big vessels. A little bit of titanium. Oh, is that a bit more there? Oh, that's really nice. Again, one of my hopes is that some of these materials will become more common as we go into the higher difficulty systems. Now, that may not be the case. And the thing is, again, assuming we don't sell the stuff. Oh, which reminds me, what I need to be doing from time to time is going over here and checking, hey, do you have any raw gold, raw uranium, raw carbon? I'm not going to buy the copper, iron, sulfur. But yeah, these guys here, we want to buy them. Because yeah, so as I was saying with the tritanium, as long as I don't end up selling any, our tritanium availability is going to continue to go up. It might get used for different things. Sometimes it might just sit around in storage. But yeah, anyway, let's go and put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode of Cosmoteer. I actually didn't think this thing was going to go on this long, because I know that, like, you know, one of the things with it is, you know, it gets a little samey, and there's no current end game, but I'm still having fun with the challenge right now of this. And I know there are some very high-end ships to beat up, and it would be very satisfying to go and be able to take on some of them. Oh my God, more tritanium. That's fantastic. So much tri-steel. Actually, other than the railguns, I'm actually not sure what we use the tri-steel for. So if we're not doing railguns, maybe you don't need it, but at some point we're going to definitely want to experiment with it. I wonder if the railguns have more or less range than the ion beams. You know, are they better at penetrating shields? Do they do better damage? They do need ammo. How come? Alright, that was weird. They do need ammo, but we can make them on board because I think it's more storage efficient. We have a little bit of sulfur storage. I think all you need is sulfur to make the ammunition. I'm not sure. It might also be steel, but I think the steel is only for the mine parts. So I think it's only sulfur, and you get a lot of ammo per sulfur. So you're gonna want a ammo storage for a battle. You know, enough to last the battle, but otherwise just massive sulfur, or not even massive sulfur, just some sulfur storage and an ammo factory is gonna keep you just equipped. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.